ordered into a war to die. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? Twitch is dying, everything is dying, internet dying, TommyKay stream dying, the world is dying, and Albion has formed. What the fuck? Tommy Robinson, ethnic nationalists. Okay, man, okay. Ethnic nationalism in, wait, where's, I need to do this and this and this and this and this. In the UK, how you doing, boys? I just got like a message that Twitch is dying now. It's like this new thing. Hold it 1 sec. I don't really care about stuff like this because all it's fucked anyway. It's immediately. 1 sec. Twitch has new branded content guidelines. On-stream logos of commercials are limited to 3% of the screen size. I don't have that, right? Burnt-in video ads, display ads, and audio ads are not allowed anymore. Long story short, boys, Twitch streamers are now not allowed anymore to put their own commercials on the site. So only Twitch commercials are allowed. So no sponsors. No. Burnt in video ads, display ads, or audio ads. No, I don't understand. I don't understand this. I can still stream an ad. Your pop-out banner breaks the rules. I don't have a pop-out banner anymore, though. That's been gone since new PC. I do not have a pop-out banner. Yeah, I don't have that banner anymore. But this might be against the rules now. Jesus, 1 sec. I think I'm breaking Twitch toss if I do. 1 sec. I think that this is now breaking Twitch toss. I think this is, breaking Twitch toss now. You think the G4 logos? I don't think that's no. That's okay. That's okay. It's not on stream. No, that's okay. But you can't have commercials anymore or some shit. What is this stuff? Hey, I'm now sub to Shroud, man. Cool, bro. I'm sub to Shroud. Yeah. Okay. You can't. Okay. Cool. I don't. Whatever. Everybody knows Twitch is gonna die soon, man. Everybody knows that. And yeah, I'm wondering about YouTube streaming soon. I mean, how do you even stream on YouTube? How does that even work? How would I stream on YouTube? What do you even do that? Where's like the stream button? Go stream. One sec. How do you even stream on YouTube? Oh, make a live stream. Oh shit. Welcome. Do you want to do a live stream? Yes. Oh shit, okay, I have to set it up and stuff. Okay. Cannot wait for 15-euro browse stream on Facebook. I think if I will stream on YouTube, I will have much more viewers because I have a big YouTube following. I guess. Yeah, Twitch is slowly gonna... everybody knows that. I said it ages ago. In the next 10 years, Twitch will slowly die. And it's not their fault. I think what's going on is that Twitch got orders from the higher-ups. Amazon was... I think what happened is that Amazon looked at Twitch, right? Some big Amazon guy was like, okay, Twitch, let's take a look at your stats. And they realized, bro, this is not a good business. We're not making enough money. We need more growth. And then Twitch was like, okay, we gotta cut the 75% sub. We have to do the commercial thing. We have to do more commercials. That's why you guys have so many commercials now. Stuff like that. I think that's what happened. Twitch got under pressure to have more growth. And that's why I think YouTube will... What YouTube has to do is just nothing. YouTube just has to exist, and it's gonna be Twitch and streaming, man. And that's why. Do you think the chat is gonna be worse on YouTube? I think YouTube people are a bit more normal. Yeah. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's enjoy these last years on Twitch, and then I see you guys all on YouTube, man. That's gonna be great. You make a live stream, fill in the details, and hit boom live. You need to wait 24 hours the first time to stream on YouTube after applying. Why F with something if it works well? Because growth. We live in capitalism. Everything is growth. YouTube chat will not be no normal as long as you're not in their upload. Anyway, guys, we are back with the American Civil mod. I forgot the name of the mod, but it's a good mod. It's 2024. The whole world is in. This is kind of what happens when Twitch is dead. There's white nationalists in the UK. Germany is going ultra right wing. Everything is fucked. Everything is getting fucked. And we're still playing the Orwellians, man. I want to make an Orwellian regime. Just watch the first stream. I'm not going to fucking explain everything, man. And Ukraine is not looking well. So the election is in November. Let's push to November. Let's go. Is Nicola still in charge of Scotland? Nicola. Nicola the surgeon. I'm originally YouTube clap. I wonder. Oh, the trial is done. The trial is done. Which I won. It was unconstitutional that they banned us from on high. The Supreme Court has begun to hand down decisions on the cases in its dockets for this term. It is expected that the highly anticipated result of James Haddock versus the United States will be released in the next 3 days, and the country is abuzz with interest, or at least as abuzz with interest as it can be expected for a case with a mostly foregone conclusion. The only unknown detail of which are relatively dry points regarding the constitutional or certain provisions of this. So I kind of won the flight of the oligarchs. I think I'm kind of winning my thing. Okay, USA SCOTUS. Haddock. Thank you for seeing me, Chief Justice Roberts. I know you're busy, but this case is very important to me and my party. Chief Justice Roberts. Of course, James. I remember you well from your time as a clerk here. I always knew you had a bright future ahead of you. Now, what can I do for you? I wanted to discuss the case I filed against the Justice Department over Executive Order 14062. I believe that it violates the First Amendment rights of my party and was hoping...
The time is almost upon us. My rise to ultimate power is upon us. I will need you for the propaganda to keep the working class in line. Be ready.
I feel like James is in my head already, and I was hoping to get a sense of how you and the rest of the court might rule. I understand your concerns, James, but I'm afraid I can't discuss the specifics of a pending case with you. I can assure you, however, that the court will give your case the careful consideration it deserves and rule based on the law and the Constitution. So if I was you, I wouldn't worry. Wink, wink. I understand, Chief Justice. I just wanted to make sure that my voice was heard. Thank you for your time. Dude, that's probably happening in real life all the time. Like, people meeting each other and shit. Thank you, Iron Fist, for the 5, man. Very soon, the Iron Core is... I like how this is Google Chrome, man. That's really cool. Is he playing poker? What is this? What are these apps? Looks like a poker app. Russian oligarchs are moving vast sums of money, circumventing frozen accounts however they can, and generally trying to evacuate the country. The flight of the oligarchs. I didn't know that happened. Did it happen in real life? The war has been going on for months, and there's no end in sight, with both sides suffering heavy casualties and little progress being made. Dude, I'm a lot on Twitter. You guys know me, right? And Twitters. I'm actually considering soon to delete Twitter. It's just very good for talking to people. Dude, the stuff you read on Twitter, man, right? The comment sections, man. Twitter is... I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe if Twitter would be deleted, it would help society. It would help the world. People are so fucked up. I have like this thing. Every time the foreign minister of Germany, Annalena Baerbock, which is a green politician, every time she says anything, you click on the comments, it's completely... Oh my God. It's... Oh. Thank you, Shubanito and Jack Forsman. And is this a game? Or are we just watching the news? This can't be good. Fuck Russia. Let them all fly. Okay, we're ready for the elections here in November. I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 hours. And then, oh, the verdict. And then we gotta do some World of Warcraft. Tomorrow I stream more. I needed a nap today, man. Supreme Court hands down near unanimous verdict in James Haddock versus the United States. In a major victory for James Haddock at the Eagle Spirit Party, the Supreme Court has handed down a near unanimous verdict in the case of James Haddock versus the United States. The court ruled that the Communist Control Act cannot apply to the Eagle Spirit Party. Makes sense. I mean, even like... That makes so much sense. It's an anti-communist law if you're not communist. Additionally, the court found that Executive Order 14062, also known as EO231, was broadly unconstitutional. The court ruled that the Communist Control Act cannot be used to strike party. Oh, they're also making the Communist Party come back again. We released a statement praising the court. Remove the executive order. I get stability and PP. I get a lot of PP. You get unconstitutional orders, though, which, once again, destroys my stability. Oh, it destroys the stability of social liberalism, which I am right now. Same here in UK, anytime, any politician and news outlet. It's just... What? Strike! So, 11th of June, 2024. Imagine it happens in real life. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. At 9:14 a.m. this morning, while giving a speech to members of an audience, an explosion goes off that kills most people in the room, including Russian President Vladimir Putin. This mod is... I'm gonna say the word. I never use that word. Beast! I can't find the song. Where the fuck? Yeah. Valkyrie version 2. The government was freaking into shock as trying to maintain order, which at this time has placed the Duma as the main head of state and time being. But this should really happen IRL. It's so crazy that 170 million Russians, no one can assassinate him. He's probably really defending himself. He's probably in a bunk all the time, hiding a lot. The situation in Russia is fluid and volatile, and it is uncertain how it will play out. The Duma is facing the daunting task of trying to hold the country together, continue the war in Ukraine, which has been a major source of tension and division within the country. State Duma becomes the leader. Ukraine still looks very bad though, man. Not good. Shh, no spoilers. Here comes the Bakhno group leader, man. He's taking over, man. First decree, everybody has to go bold. Swear to God, Grisha's becoming foreign minister or some shit. Trying to assassinate TommyKay. I doubt that the Putin that shows himself is the real one. There's some rumors, right? When is one more tournament? Very, very soon. Prigozhin for president, minister of esports. Over since President Trump failed to keep the party together after 2020. The Republican Party has been split between two parties, the Republican Party and the old Republican Party. Is that Mr. Shapiro? Wait, what? The old Republican Party, made up of more traditional conservative politicians, voted to have Florida Governor Ron DeSantis run for president. It's gonna happen in real life. This is like a Black Mirror episode. DeSantis, seen as the evolution of the conservative post-Trump, was seen as a new face that could try to unite the parties. We saw a video on DeSantis. He's a very fucked guy. He has some very fucked shit going on. Wait, Ben Shapiro has a party? Meanwhile, the new Republican Party, a more populist and controversial group, chose political commentator Ben Shapiro as their candidate. With all jokes aside, chat, I genuinely believe if someone like Ben Shapiro will run for president or the Republican nominees, he will have a big chance. I will believe that. I will really, really believe that. That's not even like far-fetched, right? Ben Shapiro will gather a shit ton of people. Both parties are trying to unite the party, but these are Jews, and a lot of Americans are like racist and shit, right? Both parties are trying to unite the parties without giving away. You can play Ben Shapiro in this mod, bro. You just kill everyone with facts and logic. There's a civil war, you're just like, facts and logic. How can this war stay civil, sir? It's in the name, civil war. Boom, roasted, facts and logic. Destroyed. Oh. Careful. Ben Shapiro isn't popular as Trump and DeSantis. I would think, if I was a Republican, I'd rather go with that guy than fucking... Wait, that's me. I am the guy from what is it called? Ocean's 11. That's me. Dwayne The Rock Johnson versus Ben Shapiro. Sounds better than we have currently. After the failure of EO231, the attempt of the Gabbard administration to stop James Haddock and other far-left political parties. I'm far-left? Haddock has started an online campaign to cement his popularity over the verdict. With his social media profile seeing a surge, Haddock and the social media team took their time and effort to attract as many people as possible. Haddock, a lawyer and political... I think this was almost illegal. If you are this actor in real life, I don't think you want to be the face of this. I don't know. Haddock, a lawyer and political theorist, has seen a refreshing voice in the race. With his criticism of neoliberalism and calls for government reform resonating with many younger voters. Haddock's platform was somewhat vague, but he managed to appeal to both left and right-wing voters with his message of unity and his promises to bring prosperity and law to the country. I just get stronger and stronger. My party gets really strong. I am the Black Party, yeah. The Orwellians. This is a very cool learning process for the player, man. Everybody is for this guy. Yeah, he's great, but once he's an action man, he just creates 1984. So here we have the candidates of the election. The presidential race was shaping up to be crowded and contentious one. The Democrats are stuck with their incumbent Tulsi Gabbard. A controversial president has been attacked and ridiculed due to her perceived departure from Bernie's plans. The Eagle Spirit Party, a young, espousing law and order and populist ideals, chose James Haddock, a lawyer and political outsider, this is us, as their candidate. Haddock is seen as a wildcard in the race, with his unorthodox campaign style and controversial views on issues like the economy and national identity. The new and old Republican Party is running with Ron DeSantis and Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro, bro. Imagine going back in time 2014 and telling someone that in 6 years Donald Trump and Kanye will be running for presidency. That's why I really believe you can never predict the world anymore. The world... Again, like Shekel said, go back 5 years. Go back 5 years and predict what happens nowadays. Ukraine won everything, right? And fucking Russians shooting tractors and shit. You can't predict that stuff. So we cannot predict what happens next in the next episode of Earth, man. It's just so fucked up. It's overhauling the military. I don't want to really help her. She's my enemy. Okay, the election is coming in November, man. Ukraine, hold! Ukraine! Past modernity. The grey rain drizzled down, the asphalt slick, and the gutters filled. The street was cold, mournful. A crumbling factory in an empty lot in which a shanty town had formed. Rows of ill-maintained brick tenements with boarded up windows. What is this, Zomboid? A pawn shop. Do you guys remember Zomboid? A pawn shop with a glowing flat screen TV showing election coverage in the window. An old man passing by lost deep in thought. He was coming from a party meeting, but not the party of any of the candidates now being splashed around the TV. The New Jeffersonians, where he had been a guest of honor. Todd May was still thinking about the ideas floated at that meeting. The state was a structure which one class uses to oppress the other. True. A simple idea, but then what of the nation? For the nation and the state are not the same. In truth, they are ideas that in a rational world would never have been connected in the first place. Todd was an anarchist in some sense of the term, but that anarchy was not one of bomb throwing. The state as a structure of oppression. I feel like whoever writes this stuff must really be interested in politics. You don't write this if you're not interested in that stuff. The state as a structure of oppression must be separated from the nation, the organ of human culture and identity. A new nation without federal law, that sounds not good. But with the law of the people, that sounds very bad. Anarchy to some, true order to others. Todd was old, perhaps too old to be a vanguard, but he was not alone. Okay, this is about the Jefferson. That sounds really stupid. Having no federal law sounds very stupid. People are just gonna eat themselves. I never understood anarchists. I think they're really retarded and stupid. Oh, there you go. Anarchy in the street. Red has traditionally been a symbol of the left wing since the French Revolution, originally used to symbolize the blood of the workers and the unity of all proletarians. Today, red banners flood the streets of leftist groups, fight against the fascist Iron Corps, which is me. Maoist and Maoist. Imagine calling yourself a Maoist, man. Where are your parents? Should be spanked. And anarchist groups have seemingly struck an alliance against the Corps and the police. Riots pop up on a daily basis. Protesters perceive Iron Corps infiltration into police departments. One particular figure has appeared in several of these riots, a hulking gas mask clad man who the rioters have deemed the Anarchy Bro. This sounds so real. This could totally be real, bro. I'm the Anarchy Bro. Many of these rioters have taken to wearing red baseball caps, inspired by Donald Trump! In addition to it being propaganda value, it also serves to identify anarchists and prevent them from being shot by their own people. This is all so real. This could all totally happen, man. This is ultra scary. I played the anarchist. It was so goofy. Of old man and forests. Ted looked across the boardroom. It was full of dull cream color, and the conference table, like the rest of the furniture in the rented office, was a subpar construction. In truth, given the faces he saw in the front of him, much of the same could be said into the room of collective whole. 10 minor leftists and green parties, unwilling to fall in line with Haddock or the communists, now came together on a collective ticket, and they make their own party. He still remembered the bombs, the cabin, the idealism, blah, 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 blah. They're doing the Jefferson party. I don't give a fuck about them. They're not gonna win. The fuck is a Maoist? The one who believes in famines. Maoist definition. I know that a lot of young people in America defend themselves as Maoist. A follower of the communist doctrines of Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong doctrines. Maoism. Can I have a quick summary? Oh god. Officially called blah 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 is a variety of Marxist-Leninism that Mao blah blah blah. I would like a quick summary, please. Maoism summary. I mean, it's probably complex. Oh damn, I found fucking leaked government papers. Maoism is a form of communism developed by Mao Zedong. It is a doctrine to capture state power through a combination of armed insurgency, mass mobilization, and strategic alliances. So if you're a Maoist, you're kind of criminal in America. The Maoists also use propaganda and disinformation against state. That doesn't sound good. Mao called this process the protracted people's war. So it's a lot about you use violence to take over the government or some shit. In a way. New York PD crackdown on Guard. Oh, that's me. I'm Guard. In response to the recent attack on communists by the Guard, the New York Police Department has announced a crackdown on Guard activity in the city. According to NYPD officials, they have received multiple complaints from the public about the group's aggressive and intimidating behavior. But kind of like the SA, man. The crackdown will involve increased surveillance and patrols in the area the Guard is known to operate. I get an event and I lose a bunch of power in the country. The ones who hang out with the anarchists are the libertarian Maoists. You aren't a criminal in the US for being a Maoist, but you're on a watch list. Who will win, one Mao Zedong with millions of workers or some small bird in China? Come on, Ukraine. This is very bad, man. I hope Ukraine got this. I feel bad. Minus 50 stability. Well, we're kind of like the real USA, right? It's not that weird. Election is very close, November. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The Communist Party declares a revolt. The Communist Party of Russia, led by General Secretary Gennady Zyuganov, led a march in St. Petersburg declaring open hostilities against the Duma. The government has... This could all be real. This is scary. This is so crazy. This could all be real. The government has responded with force, deploying military units and riot police. Well, the riot police is better equipped than the fucking soldiers. There have been reports of heavy fighting in the streets of St. Petersburg, with both sides suffering casualties. Grisha is on the scene. Yes, TommyKay, unban me, please. The situation is rapidly deteriorating and it's uncertain how it will be resolved. The international community is watching the situation closely, with many nations calling for an end of the violence. No. Let them eat each other. The Reds are... Oh... Dude, that is the guy who played Obelix in the Asterix and Obelix movie. Gérard Depardieu, yeah. Totalitarian Marxist. Oh, shit. The Eagle Spirit Party relocates. Where are we going? Where am I going? The Eagle Spirit Party is moving to Albany, New York. Oh, I'm now a New Yorker. According to party officials, the move is necessary in order to ensure the safety and security of their members, as well as to avoid any further legal trouble. The party has started building up new headquarters in Albany. The new headquarters will feature brutalist architecture. What is brutalist architecture? I would think it's like... very ugly and very, like, Orwellian. Brutalist architecture. There's a brutalist building in London. That's ugly as fuck. Yeah, okay, it's like beton and just really Orwellian. That is ugly, man. There's one in London, Lisa says. Yeah, that does not look good. Yeah, that looks really futuristic Orwellian, man. And almost communist. Okay, I got 1% more power. Damn. 35 nukes though, let's go. Ukraine, man, come on, bro. Come on, Ukraine. The campaign trail. Dude, they're using this actor all the time. It's cool though. I got 4% totalitarianism. Tim had never been a political man. In his 57-year-old of life, he had never attended a political event. Never watched a debate, never voted. I never went to a political event. And I think I never will in my life. I'm like a guy, maybe a lot of you guys are the same. I'm not that political. I obviously talk about it a lot. But I would like never go to like a thing, man. I would never do that. Because I'm very arrogant. I'm a very arrogant cunt. If I would go to a political meeting, I would feel like I'm more clever than all of you. I play Hoi 4. You guys are all stupid. Go to a radical centrist thing. Yeah, I would never go there, I feel like. I mean, if you want to go to a political meeting, just watch Hassan, right? Kennst du Mäusebauen Berlin? Nee. I went to rallies since middle school. Oh, uplock, man. You a fucking anarchist? Why would you go there, though, honestly? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Why would you go there? Don't get much. As soon as he opened the door, he knew something was different. The canvasser was a young woman whose face was worn and whose eyes were ringed with shadow. She looked as if she had been door-knocking for hours, but her eyes, Tim caught them once and could not dare look at them again. They burned within a fire, the fire of a person who believed heart and soul in what she was selling. When she spoke, it was not the trite phrases and platitudes that Tim had heard countless of times before. She told of a nation in chaos, the people shackled and exploited, of the coming catastrophes caused by decades of globalist greed and unfettered capitalism, and of the man who will save them all. And a man that the woman spoke of like a god, James Haddock. She received no pay for her work. Spreading Haddock's message was pay enough for her. I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast the other day, and they kind of predicted that this will happen soon. We're soon getting into the era, which we kind of see now. It's slowly starting. We're getting slowly into the era of, how to explain? We're living in an era of chaos. Global warming, capitalism, everybody is fucked. The rich get richer. The world is fucked, right? The world is fucked. And they're predicting, and it's an interesting prediction, man. They're predicting that we're now getting into a phase, the next 50 years, where we see the uprising of certain men and women that have a lot of promises and will get a lot of votes. I feel like Trump is the beginning of that, right-wing populism in Europe, you know. And we're now going to see this uprising of, I don't want to say Hitler-rights, no, but I don't want to even say authoritarians, but politicians that make promises and the people will follow that just because they're so tired of all the bullshit. The problem is that these people, as we see in history, are not going to save your problems, man. They're going to make it even worse, you know. That's gonna probably gonna happen. I would think that's gonna populism. Yeah, but not it's hard to explain for me. I don't think populism, because populism. What is populism? Populism is say whatever you can without any facts or logic to get votes. Whereas what I'm describing is that someone is coming that makes a lot of sense. Like, imagine there's a guy who's like, yeah, capitalism is bad. It's time to bring money back into the other classes. Stuff that makes sense. Not like AFD, the EU is bad. Nah, stupid, they're retarded. But someone like, that's dangerous, right? A demagogue that actually knows how to speak and is educated and not a fucking retard, right? I think we're still very lucky in this world that a lot of demagogues, for example, the AfD in Germany, are just fucking stupid. They have, like, they're stupid as hell. They have no good arguments, you know? But soon we're gonna see people with good arguments, man. And then, gonna get interesting, man. Because in a world like this, a lot of people probably will vote for them. Because everybody's tired of this bullshit, right? Ma, AFD bad, ma. Yeah, the AFD is very bad. Can you tell me 3 good things about the AFD, non-sub pleb? The Eurasianists rise up. The Eurasianists. Oh, shit. Whoa. They look like Chaos and Warhammer. That's Chaos. The dream of Eurasia. Dude, Chaos has risen up. A nationalist and anti-Western movement. Nationalist and anti-Western. Isn't that Russia anyway? The fuck? That's Dugin? You guys know this guy? Who's this guy? Has declared her own revolution against the Duma, calling for a return to traditional Russian values. What is Russian values? Being alcoholic? Duma has sent military units to fix it. Russia ain't going well, man. He almost got assassinated last year, but his daughter died instead. His daughter was the woman that was blown up? Oh, shit. Americans, I promise you this. There we go. There we go. Maybe Tommy is the demagogue that you will vote for one day. Maybe I can bring prosperity to your lives. All I'm asking for is a Twitch Prime, and we can start the rebuilding of human society. Americans, I promise you this. I have not yet begun to fight. Haddock spoke in a booming voice, pacing back and forth across the stage as he did. The crowd roared, jumping out of their seats with thunderous applause. Haddock raised his hand, silencing the crowd with one word. Furthermore, I promise you we will take back the streets. With the help of our courageous police force and our steadfast guardsmen, we will succeed! Another pause for the crowd to roar. A few camera flashes. Smiles on James' face now. He thought to himself, big smile. Haddock is getting stronger and stronger. Holy shit, man. 30% of Americans believe in James Haddock. Shit is gonna fucking happen, man. It's gonna fucking happen, dude. The first elect to get fire. Don't do it, guys, who adhere foreign to school programs. President Gabbard denounces the Iron Corps. Suck my balls. Well, you're denouncing. I'm bringing back the... I mean, we live in such a weird world where you actually have good arguments against the establishment, right? It's such a weird world. You kind of don't want demagogues and dictators, but the status quo, Democrats and Republicans, you have like... You could spend 10 hours talking about how fucked up they are. With so much proof and corruption, everything. It's like, what are you even supposed to do, man? What's like the moral thing to do? White peas. Oh, Zelensky. Oh, I didn't have Crimea. That's not gonna happen. Come on, man. And what if the Iron Corps Haddock spoke to the rabid crowd in front of him, his face stony and serious. In reference to the so-called Crusaders of Law and Order, he paused to shake his head, speaking the same way a disappointed father might speak to his chat. There are nothing but thugs and criminals. Oh shit. The non-subs now. He's going against the non-subs. They fight in the streets like common hooligans. I'm surprised they haven't shot anyone yet. Frankly, he let out a sigh. Wait, oh shit. Sorry. He let out a sigh as he said that, trying his best to play up disappointment in his voice. My fellow Americans, I implore you to stay home. Let the police and the guardsmen deal with this shit. Oh shit. I think bad shit is about to happen, man. Erdogan is in charge of Turkey. I mean, obviously. Every mod ever, Erdogan and Orban are always. And Abdulaziz. These three are unshakable, bro. Can't do it. Imagine watching the stream for the first time, man. American psycho music. Taking over America. Fucking hell. Putin and Xi Jinping too. Well, Putin is kind of done. Shocking news of Baltimore. It's always Baltimore. As gunfire rocketed the street. Oh, is it this fucking young kid again? This fucking guy, Kyle, of the downtown core, sending locals running inside and police SWAT team scrambling. The bullet seemingly fired from a building across the Clarence M. Mitchell Jr. courthouse hit several anarchist demonstrators who were protesting for the release of an imprisoned anarchist. The police have yet to make a statement, but we at W Bell TV, I have the insider scoop. On the phone, we have Nathan Clark, a member of the so-called Iron Corps, who is claiming responsible for this attack, citing a need to clear the streets of trash. Shit. That's not good. That's not good for us. Wait. This is so American. One of my guys has shot people in the streets and I get 5% more approval rating. That is so American, man. I'm Donald Trump and I'm now a real sex offender by court. People still vote for me. Tommy, man. Talk shit about the AFD and Trump. God, I hate Tommy. Back in the day, man. Collapse of the Siberian republics. What the fuck is happening? Russian National Unity Front. Dude! That guy totally played Dota 2. I don't know who that is, but that guy plays Dota 2. And he goes always mid. This is our final choice, and we have no way back. There can be no return to what we used to have before. The Russian Civil War. Or the collapse of Russia. That could happen in Caucasian Federation, man. Damn, Counter-Strike player. That's gonna happen RL, huh? Look what the mod is saying. When Vladimir is dead, man, Russia is going downhill. All political power is a result of deception more than anything else. The power of ideology and belief, I like how this song is playing. Belief can move mountains and make men ignore injuries beyond the point of death. Price has understood this fact for years, decades even. And through the political landscape had shifted and changed, there was still nothing but falsehood popping up. A lie is a powerful thing, and the truth is nothing but a means towards the end. Truth can be directed. The God and the Iron Core, although the same thing from the perspective of truths, can be split from each other in the manner one would split the mind between two tasks. It's like the Wehrmacht and DSA, that's what it fucking is. United behind the cloak of secrecy, but divided as a performance to the masses. The God shall replace the Iron Core's front and the service of the police, while the Iron Core feigns radicalism as a means of distraction. The God shall be the brave defender of law and order, while the Iron Core will be the wild fox in the street. The narrative that is what binds this lie to the truth. For the more convenient. I think we're kind of playing Hitler here, man. Clash between Iron Core and the Guard. Oh, now my people are fighting. This. Now we're taking down the SA. Ernst Röhm is getting. The long knives are happening. Oh, shit. Damn Russia, man. Rasputin is back? Where's Rasputin? What are you talking about? Knights of St. George. Katya Rasputin. Rasputin. The old gods on the old way. What the fuck, man? Oh, shit. Zelensky is like, this is good shit, this is good shit. Clash between the Iron Core and the Guard. Fresh unrest today in New York City as an apparent civil war has broken up between rival factions of the Iron Core, paramilitary group. The new group, calling themselves the Government Urgent Administrative Response Detail, or GUARD, sounds like a faction Resident Evil, have proclaimed the Iron Core to be a danger to public safety. The Guard, citing the shooting at the Clarence M. Mitchell Jr. Courthouse as the impetus for their actions, this might have been a false flag. On the civilian arrest, often clashing with supporters as they tried to do so. No injuries have been reported as of yet, thankfully, but in this reporter's opinion, it's only a matter of time. This is Rita Amir with WABC TV signing off. We're getting more anarchism. America. Oh, baby just woke up. Poor Lisa, man. She's supposed to play Hogwarts Legacy, but the baby just keeps waking up, man. Good music tonight. Good music tonight. Imagine if a nuke falls into the hands of one of these autistic warlords, RL. Yeah, the world is fucked. Oh, Alter, Russia, man. Inter Cosmos. That is probably the guy that went to space. Baikal Preservation Authority. Oh, I don't want to fuck with that guy. Oh, the Frozen Experiment. Dude, they have national focuses, man. There's a Gazprom nation? Well, they own a lot of fucking German TV, football teams. What the fuck, Russia? What are you doing? Cursed Byzantine Republic. Byzantine bureaucracy. Chechnya. Ah, fuck that guy, man. Probably the biggest bitch living on this planet right now. That guy is such a little bitch. Dude, the next thing I need is Dagestan is led by Khabib Nurmagomedov. We need that right now. The Iron Core God conflicts intensifies. It's bad for me. More clashes today between the God and the Iron Core on the streets of New York. The God faction has appeared to have gained the upper hand in the Iron Core civil war, with large groups of Iron Core members being forced to disarm, often at gunpoint. Once disarmed, the Iron Core members are led off to an unknown location. The NYPD has largely absent thus far, citing a lack of resources. For WABC TV, this is Rita Amir. Schröder is still sucking Gazprom dick, yeah. What is next station? Price of the... Ooh, Cult of the Sky. What is happening? King in the Ice. What the fuck? Radical Tengri. Pacific Fleet Oversight Zone. Bruce. What is going on? Japanese puppet. What is happening, bro? This is actually really cool, man. Whoever designed this is cool. Komi Perm Republic. Federalism, the way forward. This is actually really cool, man. Price of the Lime, like... Hello, America. My name is Dallas Price. A man sitting in front of the camera spoke coldly, his face a mask of steadfast determination. Behind him stood two men in riot armor, their bodies rigid as they stood at attention. I am the commandant of the Government Urgent Administrative Response Detail, you may know as the Guard. As we speak, the gallant members of the Guard are currently conducting a special operation to purge the streets of the so-called Iron Core. He said Iron Core like it was a dirty word, his face showing a look of disgust. Behind him, one of the men shifted on their feet. This was the fifth take, and he was getting tired of standing at attention, but did not dare to complain. Dallas continued. The Iron Core are a threat to the peace and stability of this nation. A threat the Guard intends to deal with harshly. Dallas stared at the camera dead on, his face in stone. I implore you civilians to stay inside and play video games. Let the gods do their work. Soon with the support of James Harrigan, the Eagle Spirit Party, we will lead America to new age prosperity. Ave Invictus. The God Iron Corpse purge is happening. Shit ton of stability, and the whole world, America is really into my party now, man. Oh shit. Oh shit. What comes next in the roulette of Russia falling apart, man? This is the time where Zelensky has to quickly take this and this, right? It's perfect. Volga Republic. They all have their own little story, man. Songs of the Volga Boatman. It's so cool how they all have stories. Cult of the Sky, man. I guess the developers are gonna literally plan to give these people focuses and stuff. Who would you play, Chad? I mean, I like the Intercosmos guy. This sounds cool. Like, you fly to the moon and shit. Gazprom is kind of cool. Knights of St. Georgi. Oh, there's Dagestan. Please be Khabib. Please be Khabib. Ah, Sergei Melchior. How is that not Khabib? I think Khabib will easily win the election there, man, right? Look at Germany. What? What about it? What about it? What about it? Is Tuva led by Shoigu? No. Is Shoigu from Tuva? Yeah. How come everyone who's relevant in the Russian army is not from proper West Russia? The Cossack state? Dude, this is actually very sick. I cannot wait for the developers to be done with Russia. Look how interesting Russia is. You choose one guy and you want to unite Russia. That's so cool. Ideal Ural Tatar Republic. That's the Tatars, the second Ideal Ural. Tsarist Restoration Front. Yuri. He wants to bring back Tsar, the Great Conspiracy. The Northern Fleet Command. Alexander Alexeyevich Moiseev. Icebreaker Fleet. Dude, imagine when they're done with this and you pick one guy and you that's so cool, man. Oh, they're all gonna fight? I wonder. That is really cool. Look at China at the moment. What? Overhauling the military. Yeah. This is all kind of whatever, because we're just gonna have a civil war. I kind of wonder who I will play. I think I will play Intercosmos. They look cool. They're probably all gonna be all about technocracy and shit. Russo Burayat Cooperative Republic. Jesus Christ. That's about it, right? That's all of them. This is proper Russia. Moscow stays with proper Russia. Kalashnikovite. Wait, did I Kalashnikovs? Mikhail Kalashnikov. What the fuck? The gun runners. These guys are like the Kalashnikov concern or some shit. Thank you, Pablo Escobar. Intercosmos is the brother of steel. Look at Königsberg. The fuck? They're like socialists. Stratocratic. Stasi remnants. They're German? Wait, what? The fuck is happening? Lukashenko back in Belarus? Luka, no one can take this guy down, bro. Nobody can take him away, man. Republic of Novgorod. Luhansk, yeah. Crimea is still normal? With the Russians? I wonder if they're all gonna fight each other. Russian National Unity Front. Dude, that is the Counter-Strike party, man. That guy's just playing Counter-Strike all day. Karelia. Fledgling Nordic Republic. I think that's all of them. Far Eastern Republic. Trans-Siberian Hub. Jesus Christ. Please tell me Netanyahu's not in charge. Who cares about Israel? Nobody cares about Israel, man. No one cares, man. Who leads Altai? Altai is like Mongolian people, right? Yeah. Russian minority immigration. Fading memory. The SH Corporational Org of China. Police shooting in Baltimore. The TV signal crackled in and out, straining on the efforts of dozens of electronic warfare specialists assaulting the signal. It slowly morphed into the form of a gray-haired man at a desk. Oh, Wolf Blitzer here with tonight's top story. Set the puppeting paid parrot. Oh, Wolf Blitzer, the fucking parrot. Following the Baltimore police lazy and incompetent attempts at keeping order by shooting innocent black people, a tide of anarchism has swept over the city. Lawlessness, bands of anarchist rebel flood the streets as the police cover. Unconfirmed reports say that the National Guard is being mobilized. We at CNN hope that order will soon be restored. Haddock turned off the TV. He had seen enough to know that this was opportunity. Chaos in the streets, incompetent police, scared and terrified citizens. Proof that the neoliberal system was crashing down. He sat down at his desk and began composing a message to Mr. Price. This was the spark. This was the time. In a few short hours, the Guard and the Iron Quad will be battling the mob and showing who was really committed to law and order. It's super clever, man. It's like Hitler-right shit. He makes a lot of chaos, and then his units solve the chaos, so all the idiots are like, this guy's our savior. That's... I think they really based this guy on Hitler a lot. It's very, very Hitler shit. This mod is so autistic. Dude, with all the respect, I feel like this could be real life one day. Why not? The real world is completely fucked up. Ritual purgation. Sticks and batons clash with shields. Violence echoes throughout the now deserted streets of Baltimore as the Guard and the Iron Claws fight. And the city slowly sets itself ablaze in the cleansing fire. Although both the Guard and the Iron Claw claim to be fighting to protect the city from anarchist looting and thuggery, they have mutually decided that the best means towards the prevention of criminal activity is to loot and burn the city themselves. Of course, we are aware that this is merely a front to increase the chaos in the nation, and sow further seeds into our favor. The National Guard is in absolute desperation to put a tourniquet on the violence pouring out of the city like an open wound. However, the Iron Corps and the Guard, in a clever, if obvious, choice of outfit, is planning, are almost identical in appearance. As soon as the National Guard believed it had contained the violence, more fights will start inside of the previous peaceful, isolated groups. Seeing this ever-increasing carnage and the threat of genuine firefighting, plain-clothed officers of the Department of Homeland Security have begun to fall into National Guard lines and lead them away from the chaos. They're giving up on the riots. The police deserts their post. By the point, the police had clearly shown themselves as useless and incompetent. As they huddled behind barricades and besieging precincts, it fell to the brave warriors of the Guard to do their job for them. As expected, the whole incident started because a few of their racist and incompetent members proved that the whole department is riddled with rot. Laziness, stupidity, bigotry, and cowardice was all it took to get a job on the force these days. As expected, as the police have always been the foot soldiers of global capital, working for a merger paycheck and a chance to beat people. Of course, this does not create a disciplined law enforcement agency, as it's clearly being demonstrated on the streets of Baltimore. The National Guards, which is just cops with bigger guns, have broken ranks and are chasing after civilians, no doubt wishing to join in the raping and looting being conducted by the anarchists. Seeing an opportunity to beat up the helpless, the cops have begun chasing the National Guard, leaving... Jesus Christ. We are the real law enforcement. We're gonna fix this. Jesus Christ. I'm out of drinks. Oh, I have water. Good. Jesus, thank you, Flubbery. Detachment Charlie. As the cops and the National Guard fled, the brave soldiers of the GUI, Mean Iron Corps, noticed a distinct lack of anarchist menace. A few opportunistic looters who were quickly put down. As the scouts pushed deeper into the inner harbor, they discovered why. The police prescient was surrounded by a mob who were bashing down the doors. The station seemed undefended. This would not stand. Soon the march of 1,000 feet thundered down East Fayette Street. A line of devout Iron Corps soldiers marching in tandem. Although the anarchist rebel fired a few pot shots. There's so many words I don't know. They were met with a volley of fire from our brave warriors. Dozens of enemy soldiers fell from the roofline, and yet more still crawled from their concrete hive. No matter, soon an anaconda of steel had encircled the building, trapping the anarchists. Still, despite the enemy clear inferiority in training and ability, they have themselves a very defensible position. Our weapons take pockmarks out of the concrete. Oh, that's when you make a thing in concrete to shoot through, right? And pick off the few anarchists dumb enough to stick their heads up, but not much else. If we wish to successfully siege this building, we require strategy. Fortunately, unlike anarchists, our leaders are cunning and will soon have a plan. Crack, crack, crack. A burst of unfocused gunfire rained down from the rooftops. Our valiant warriors quickly found cover and returned fire. Several of them... The music is really weird right now, man. They were quickly avenged as Iron Corps units returned fire. A particular fat anarchist in an ill-fitting tech vest was cut down. This is all way too real. And fell from the roof with a satisfying splat. With a satisfying splat? Who writes this shit? Whoever wrote this fucking nation, man, is probably really weird on Twitter. A round of laughter echoed from the other side as he fucking fell from the roof. This is a school shooter mod? Feels like it, man. Still, despite their clear incompetence, the anarchists are still dangerous. They sit on a cache of police arms and equipment. If they were to break out, those arms would be in the hands of every bomb-throwing lunatic in Baltimore. Besides, we should have these arms. Let's keep fighting. Avoid line of sight. The siege begins. We're sieging them. I'm not gonna read everything. Oversight. A principle of tactics. Blah, 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 blah. We're fighting these people. The DHS gets involved. Sorry. Agents return. Sorry, guys. We're done. Okay, we're besieging them in the fucking police station. Death, cards, and corpses. There were not many bodies left when the dust settled. Only pieces. Many of the buildings in the circle around the police station lay in rubble, and on the ground were brown spots where a person once stood. An anarchist, who a few moments earlier was on the top floor, wandered from the wreckage. He felt cold. He was shivering, and for some reason he couldn't feel a lot of his body. But he was alive. He had survived and was going to walk away. He had to go to his mom's birthday in a few days. What was he going to get her? She liked scented candles. He walked and stumbled. The dust had not settled as he wandered towards the guard lines. There he saw a figure limping out of the smoke. He was missing an arm. His mask had bitten into his face as red-hot blood covered his entire uniform. Around him lay parts of people, arms, legs, heads, chunks of meat. Who wrote this shit? Are you okay, man? The anarchists knew he had to fight this man, this fascist scum. This guard was the enemy, the oppressor, but his arms were not doing what he asked them to. Why were they not working? Why couldn't he raise his arms? Why was he shivering? Why did he hate this man again? The guardman collapsed to his knees next to him, just staring at the anarchists. The anarchist did the same, staring back at his enemy. He was very cold, almost too cold to describe. The world spun, the lights around him flashed and dimmed, and all he could do was stare at this man across of him. He had blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. Why were we enemies? Why did we fight? Why eyes? Pretty eyes, like the blue sky. The anarchist and the guard sat across from each other, both missing their arms. Their guts spilled over the dusty ground and caked with dirt and soot. They had died, staring into each other's eyes, and the revelations they had learned in those few last seconds would die with them. Jesus Christ, man. Shitzo mod? Big shitzo mod. Big shitzo mod. One sec, guys. One sec.
You know what Ed Gein said about women?
There you go. Laying blame. I can decide. Ooh. A grainy surveillance video showed a white van. Two men in boiler suits traded it with two men in military uniforms. Price switched to the next video. More security footage, this time of the same van and the same two men arguing at a guard checkpoint. The next video, drone footage of a white van parked in front of a police building and two men in military uniforms running out of the smoke surrounding it. Are you sure, Price? How do we not know that these guys were DHS? We got the bodies, sir. I was watching it all go down with the drone. I think a drone went to the police station and exploded. I think that's what happened. Sorry for skipping that. And as soon as I cooled, I got a squad of guards to dig through the bar and drag out the corpses. We have dental recordings IDing them as Agent Ryan Johnson and Agent Larry Brown, DHS. James, this is the smoking gun. This could be a death blow to Gabbard if it ever got out. And the truth deserves to get out, Price, especially with something as big as this. Maybe. So the what is the DHS? What is that? Home security? Or some shit? They exploded the police station to make us be the evil guys. Maybe, said Price, but it might be more constructive to keep this our little secret. Remember, the commies have been growling about how the Baltimore riots have been a DHS plot. Wouldn't want to give their campaign any more ammo. Department of Homeland Security. Ah, okay. Let's see what they have to say about this. The public must know. Let's keep it secret for now. Keep it secret for now. We can use it later. Silence for silence. Madam President, this is Commandant Dallas Price. I'm calling you about the DHS agents Ryan Johnson and Larry Brown. See, they had a little rental van up in Baltimore that they didn't pay for before it blew up and they died. Now see, they owe something and I'm going to make sure they pay with their own. A few seconds of silence, and then the response. Mr. Price! This is her speaking. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, Nina. Oh, Nina hasn't told you? Well, let me spell it out, Madam President. We have solid proof that the DHS was behind the bombings in Baltimore. We have security footage, eyewitnesses, and we have the bodies. More silence than a hushed voice. What do you want? Girls on fire? Jesus. Madam President, I want the federal government to stop the unjust persecution and surveillance of the guard. In return, Agent Johnson and Brown's debt will be forgiven. Price waited for response. Several agonizing minutes. He could hear Gabbard's shallow breathing on the other hand of the line. And then the response came. I think we can make an arrangement. Oh, she's giving in to the guard. Oh shit, we're getting ultra crazy totalitarian. She gave up. She's giving up to the totalitarians, man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this an audiobook? It looks. The Department of Defense held a press conference today to provide new information about the recent attack in Baltimore. The department's representative stated that the investigation has revealed that the attack was orchestrated by a group of domestic anarchists who were operating in the city. Some local civil rights organizations have also spoken out, claiming that the department's investigation was flawed and the evidence was fabricated to fit a predetermined narrative. They claimed that the individuals named as suspect by the department were targeted because of their political beliefs. So we're putting it on the anarchists, pretty much. Sorry, I'm looking for the... I'm looking for that music that I always listen to. This one, yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Senate's investigation. Riots in Seattle. In the wake of the recent Baltimore affair, where an attack occurred and the official story was that it was orchestrated by a terrorist group, widespread suspicion about the truth behind the events has led to calls for a deeper investigation by Alex Jones. In response, the Republican coalition-controlled Senate has established a special committee to investigate this shit. The committee will be chaired by Senator Marco Rubio, a prominent Republican member from Florida. Will have the power to subpoena documents and call witnesses to... Subpoena means you can claim stuff just because. Like, I'm like, hey, you, I have a subpoena, which means you have to show me your internet browser history. That's a subpoena, I think. In announcing the formation of the committee, Senator Marco Rubio stated that the committee's goal is to uncover the truth about the attack. Oh, shit. This is bad for me. This is very bad for me. I lose a lot of stability. Typical. Scenes eerily reminiscent of 2017 are coming out of the city of Seattle, with instances of rioting and mass violence being commonplace. Capitol Hill, as well as many smaller neighborhoods in central Seattle, have fallen into anarchy once again. Violence is commonplace as city police and anarchist forces are engaging in multiple standoffs and small skirmishes, with mostly localized around bridges that connected North Seattle to Seattle proper, as well as Capitol Hill's neighborhoods. Many services, such as power and water, have been cut in this area. Chad, if you were in a situation like this, like you see that stuff is happening, right? People are rioting. What would you do? What would you do? I would think, just off the go, move my family, which is hard, right? We own property here. Move to like fucking Colorado or some shit. Like move into the middle. And get a fucking gun. Get yourself a fucking gun. And be very quiet, right? Don't be loud. Watch TommyKay. You should probably get out of big cities. Join the guard. Join the guard. Oh god. Loot the nearest Warhammer store. I would probably just... I'm an actual dev, so cool to see you play this mod. What's up with the UK at the moment? Did Tommy Robinson take power? Yes, the ethnic, the bad guys took over. Yeah. Say Colorado again. Colorado. This includes raising... Now we go to Mr. Haddock. It's me. Thank you, moderator. The issue of income inequality is one that I'm deeply passionate about. The fact is, the establishment has failed the American people. The rich get richer while the poor struggle to end the means. Whoa. That's how the system is designed, and no amount of internal reform will change it. It's time for real change, and that change starts with me. Mr. Shapiro. Is there a website that lets you... Wait. Isn't there a website? Shapiro AI voice generator. Isn't there a website like that? PewDiePie used that. Fake.u, right? Wait, I can actually make a Ben Shapiro voice? No, wait, what? How do I do that? Oh, I need to make an account? No, wait. I can't copy it. Does that work? One sec. This meme is not working on stream, really. One sec. I just want to see if that works. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. He doesn't talk. Yeah, that's not working. I don't know. I'm maybe too boomer for this. I don't get it. Okay, whatever. It's at the bottom. Too late. The meme is dead. Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro. The issue of income inequality is a complex one, and it requires a multifaceted approach to solve. As a leader of the Republican Party, I believe in a combination of free market capitalism and personal responsibility. We need to create an economic environment that allows businesses to thrive and create jobs. This means lowering taxes and regulations on businesses so they can grow and expand. This will create a more opportunist. Dude, I would probably vote for Ben Shapiro, man. Ron DeSantis. The best way to do this is to make abortions illegal and give everybody a gun. Thank you, Mr. Ron DeSantis. It's gonna be a long night. Very, very nice. Good shit. I will wait for Shapiro, Abigail Shapiro. Were you impacted by the day exporters and Leipzig? No, it's not that big. It's just one small part of the city. Night number 2. Welcome to night number 2, ladies and gentlemen, here in the presidential debate. We are back here. My name is... What is that white-haired guy called? I don't fucking know. My name is Andrew Callaghan from Channel 5 News, and we're at our final question. What do you think people will get out of this debate, and why do you think people will vote for you? Mrs. President. Pause the game. Oh. I believe that we're at the crossroads, and the choices we make... I'm completely bored by the capital. I went to Epstein Island. The deep state is real. Thank you, Madam President. Oh, wait. Same question to Mr. Gabbard. That's me, right? No, wait. Wait, that was me! No! That was me! I'm so sorry! Wait, that's me! Oh god, that's me. I believe we're at the crossroads, and the choices we make today will determine the course of our nation for generations to come. I'll represent everyone. Don't you snore, you're gonna die in the perch. And I pledge to work ceaselessly to lead us out of this nightmare of stagnation and failure. I urge you, fellow Americans, to join me in this great endeavor. Together we can reclaim our nation's greatness and build a brighter future. I would always like to ask people like this, like when Trump said that, how are you gonna do it? Mrs. President, Mr. Shapiro. I believe in the commitment to limited government and individual freedom and American expressionism. I believe that the best way to achieve a prosperous and free society is to allow individuals to pursue their own goals and dreams without interference from the state. I fully agree with Shapiro, man. I agree with that. Lower the taxes and let people create stuff. Mr. DeSantis, I believe we need to make abortions illegal, give everyone a gun, and take down these woke drag queens, man, out of our schools, man. Thank you, Mr. Ron DeSantis. Thank you for your great input. Night number 2 is done. Begin withdrawing. Cut the fat? That's not gonna happen in America, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit, election is coming, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Canadian Civil War. Imagine there was a civil war in your country, man. I probably just run, because I have a family now. I think if you're young, like 22, and you're fucked in the head, like 4 years, you will probably join the Civil War. But as a father, you get the fuck out, man. I wish. Well, Turkey had a civil war, but it was a fake one. Being fed is like the First Amendment. He doesn't know there will also be a German civil war. Is everything a civil war in this mod? Show all the conflicts. The Hof Saudi war? Houthi. Tubu reclamation of? Libya? It's just Yemen and Libya. I mean, they're always at war, right? That's normal. I don't know if there will be a civil war in Switzerland. England is called Albion. Yeah, they turned white supremacist. They're very racist. In hoc signo vinces. Our sigil is victory. Yeah, they're very racist, man. We don't have a civil war. We have a real big European war in Ukraine, so don't wish anything like this. Code Wizard, are you retarded, man? Stupid fuck. Different Brexit L map. What's up in Togo, man? Gnassin Be. Did they also have cool stuff? Cool. But they're normal stuff. They're not... No! Dude, the developers even gave the Ivory Coast national... They all have national spirits, man. These developers actually give a shit, man. Look at that. Gabon has, like, stuff. Not bad. This mod has a lot of potential if they do it right. Is this the mod where people aren't stupid and actually rise against their corrupt governments? Yes! But the mod will also show you what happens when you rise up against your government. A lot of people die. And then someone takes over that's probably not even better. Only thing you can do in live chat is subscribe to TommyKay and listen to my teachings. Radical, technocratic centrism is the future. No more leaderships. AI leads us. Listen to Tommy, man. I'm the one true political faction you should believe in life. You can join with one easy Twitch Prime. And yeah, everybody has to take a cold shower in the morning. Yes. Do not listen. Boom banned. Boom banned. You talk shit about my politics, man? You're banned. Purge. Can you show the Balkan? I'm showing nothing! Ladies and gentlemen, it's yours truly, Wolf Blitzer, and we have election night right here. Actually, hello, we're the Young Turks, and we hope that the great one and only Tulsi Gabbard is gonna win this. The Young Turks, we're here all night. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be amazing. What is that woman from the Young Turks? Hi, guys. I'm the woman from the Young Turks. Did you guys know that today I was attacked by 500 fascists, 500 communists? That really happened, guys. I'm doing very good memes right now. Unfortunately, you need to understand a bit what I'm talking about, but these are very strong memes right now. The country's on edge as voters head to the polls to decide between incumbent Democrat Tulsi Gabbard and the free challengers Heather, Ben Shapiro, and the New Republicans. That would be good if they had 4 choices. Polls suggest Gabbard will win, but the election has yet to be called. She is relying on her promises of climate change and healthcare reform to carry promises. Yeah, always promises. Meanwhile, Haddock has pushed past the Republican duo, making him a serious threat to the establishment. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. The Young Cucks. The greatest video of all times. We're gonna take a little break here. With all jokes aside, I just saw it 3 days ago. Young Turks election night. The greatest video in history. If you don't know that video, right? Where is it? Oh, they're hiding it. I saw it, yes, I saw it 2 days ago. Meltdown. The Young Turks meltdown. The best video of all times. Oh, they're hiding it. You have to, like, find it. They always delete it. Oh, does someone have a link? The Young Turks election night meltdown. The best video ever, man. I think that's the one. Yeah. This is the greatest video in the history of the world. You guys want to check real quick? This video is exactly what's wrong with the world. How these people think they're so clever, man. You guys know that video, right? I think it's the best video on YouTube.
Ben Mankiewicz, Jake Huger, John Irola, Anna Kasparian. I will be
Anna
yelling
Kasparian, man.
today.
She's the worst, man. She lies so much.
I was eating breakfast with my kids this morning before I went to go vote, and they were both so excited at the idea that a girl could be president. The idea of Donald Trump beating the
Turn on subtitles?
person who could be the first female president.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't get any worse than that.
And as I was waiting in line, there were 2 older white guys. They're behind me, and in the span of 5 minutes, they badmouth Latinos loudly and very transparently. Badmouth Latinos, Muslims, and black people, okay? And I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just turned around and I told them to shut the F up. We wouldn't
That totally happened, guys.
have experienced that before.
That totally happened.
That kind of open
That's right.
hatred.
That totally
where you
happened.
Feel
Dude, look at his eyes. He's like, you're making this shit up, but I can't say anything because this is my
emboldened
job.
enough to talk like
This is
that
the greatest
about
video ever, man.
3 groups of people in the country that are different from you.
And I'm the Pope.
It scares me. I don't want to live in a country like that.
Yeah. There was only 2 guys we'd ever banned in TYT history, and one of them was Donald Trump, way before he ran
They're
this
so
time
smug.
around.
This is
And he
right
voted
before the
for
election. Hillary and Donald Trump. This is
Look, this election's over, okay? Trump cannot win. He can't win for a number of reasons.
Look, man, I want to just make sure. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Trumper. But this video is just hot gold, man. So gold.
Is xenophobia, racism, sexism, and all that you know, gets Latinos.
Steve-O, man, he changed a lot.
Numbers. He's incompetent. I mean, in terms of the popular vote, would be
It's satire. This is real. This is real.
Kinda
This is
close,
not satire.
but the electoral vote won't be close at all. I think he's going to win by.
But is it becoming good?
Hillary will
It's
have
already great, man. Are you stupid?
20 electoral votes when it's all said and done, plus or minus 5.
Just enjoy chat.
So I never bought into your fear mongering.
Ida Rodriguez joins us, yes!
You got a Latina. You have to today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it turns out you guys might make all the difference.
I'm an anchor baby. I want you to tell me specifically why you don't like Hillary. And the reality of it is that you don't like her because she has a vagina.
Okay, now I'm going to keep it super real. She chose...
Is LA the skit about this with Dave Chappelle?
Okay, so it's not like we didn't ask, right? And we asked over and over.
And you
They
voted
would-
for that.
And they not only that, but that's part of it, Jimmy.
You're a cuck.
Well,
Well,
they
one time
probably
I was
are.
testing a bowling ball, and as I kind of scooped it back, there was a child behind me, and it hit him in the face.
Wow.
It begins. The greatest. Oh, this is the great. I watched this video. I'm not even kidding. I watch this video once a year just to feel good. Thank you, Fenrir. Thank you for 3 years, man.
We actually have some actual election results.
You're from Indiana?
From 3 states, Indiana, New Hampshire, and Kentucky.
Let's go, guys.
All with less than 1% of precincts reporting, so they're a little meaningless.
Here comes learning.
But they're all bad news. Let's start with Kentucky because we don't care.
Oh, Kentucky.
73-25
Fuck Kentucky.
Trump.
Okay, have Kentucky.
Have
Who
Kentucky.
cares?
It's fine,
We
man.
don't care
This
about
video is tradition.
Indiana. Don't care. 69-28. New Hampshire, again.
This is important.
This is an important one. Less than 1%. I'm sorry. That one actually not less than 1%. That 1%. 1% of the precincts in 53-41.
Look at them. Look at them. You smug motherfuckers, man.
And in fact, Trump is now taking the lead.
Look at their faces. This is the greatest thing ever.
Wait, where?
In Florida.
Okay.
It's so, come on, stop doing this every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I agree.
Virginia, 10% reporting.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
Thank you,
Buckle up.
tough man.
Thank you for 41.
Trump.
Yeah, just what we
No.
161,123.
Look at their faces.
It got quiet.
They live in such a bubble, bro.
The minute we started reporting these real results.
Yep.
And if that continues, there is going to be a Paul in here.
Oh, I don't even want. I mean,
Where are
I would cry. I would literally cry. I'm not even kidding.
I can't bear anything more.
It was a great day. I remember I was in China. And there was these French girls, and they were literally so sad that Trump won, man. They were literally almost crying, man. I was like an asshole that day. I was like the only guy in the whole international group in China who was like pro-Trump, and they were all so mad at me.
No, we haven't.
It was just,
Okay.
it was a good day, man. It was a good day.
North Dakota gone, South Dakota gone, Nebraska gone, Kansas gone.
It gets much better.
All called,
That was a
Donald
cool
Trump.
day,
Hold on,
man.
this is serious. So the calculation
Take
that
me
the New
back.
York Times has had as a running prediction.
I'm not
of winning the
pro-Trump, but
presidency.
that day I was pro-Trump.
Last time I glanced at it,
I wanted
John,
him to
I
win
know
an
you're
election.
looking at that win
What's up,
presidency
Nikki? Thank you, man.
Meter below
Well,
the
you care from the
states.
EU. Because number one, it's unbelievably good entertainment, what you Americans are doing. And number two, America is ultra important country in the world, and it's very important what happens there. Come on.
Below the map. Well, it was
Oh,
at
yes.
it was at 80% an hour ago for Clinton.
What is it now?
68%.
Okay, God damn it, I'm nervous. Okay, you should be nervous. This is not Canada
Why are they called Young
anymore.
Turks?
I'm not
Alex
kidding.
Jones explained that.
so-
It has something to do with Turkish
hold.
uprising
Ohio,
of...
gone. Okay,
I don't know.
Virginia.
Something Turkish
God damn it,
uprising.
it's 77%
Democratic shit.
reporting, still a 5-point
America has
lead
a
for
TV show for the EU.
Trump. Florida, 76 plus early voting, reporting 49-48, holding steady for Trump.
The lead in North Carolina has essentially completely evaporated.
It's gone.
It's tied.
Ohio, gone. 49.
It gets much better in a sec.
Trump
You gotta
gone.
just wait. You gotta
He's
stay a
got
bit
2-point
chill here.
lead with 30% reporting.
You know what?
Texas.
And so that
Texas is gone.
Texas is gone.
I mean, who would have thought that Texas
any
goes
talk
to
of
Republicans?
Like, hey, turning purple, blah, 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 bullshit, gone. Sometimes I can barely hear you guys because in my head it's like, she's losing Virginia, needs Florida, right?
There were young reformers in the Ottoman Empire, and these clowns are selling their names for their circus. Oh.
Florida, are you shitting me? More bad news. Ohio. Now he has built a 6
Texas might flip next election?
37%
I don't know
reporting,
about that.
51-45.
We will see.
North Carolina, he's now taking a 1% lead with 36.
It's like, it gets much
And the
better.
lead is down
There's like
for
this comment. I watch this video all the time, man. I love it. Yeah, denial, anger. And then comes the anger.
on a national level. Talk about how historically pathetic the Democratic Party is. That they let this guy, who has never had any success in business, he's had a track record of monumental failure, and they let him win the presidency and become the most powerful. The Democratic Party is gone. But I'm at war with the Democratic Party.
He's
This
at war.
corporatist, weak, spineless, pathetic party that lets the imbeciles on the Republican side walk all over this country, that handed power to a raging, not just bigot, but an incompetent. And I'm done with the losers. And I'm done with those donors. I don't give a fuck what the donors want. Okay? So the
He declared a war.
You think we're coming for you? You're goddamn right we're coming for you. We're gonna pulverize the DNC. We're gonna rip it to shreds. Yes, we are at war now. So even if by some miracle here, as we're past 11 o'clock Eastern in our live coverage, by some miracle Hillary Clinton wins, I don't care. We're still at war. We're still at war. Because you are this close to handing Trump ultimate power on this planet. Are you insane, you pathetic losers? New York Times now has it at
That's so good, man. I love it.
95% chance that Donald Trump is going to be
At 11.
He's like me when I fight
still
cheaters in Hoi 4, man. Just so mad, bro.
North Carolina has been called.
Look at her,
This
man.
goes to Donald Trump. And Wisconsin and Michigan still leaning red. Brought to you by the fucking morons.
It gets so much better, man. They like
I don't know what
bargaining.
CNN is doing, but I bet if you turn into their
Depression.
live coverage
Acceptance
channel,
data
you
not
know,
found.
Pennsylvania was called for Donald Trump.
It's over.
There's these clips where they start ultra lying, man.
So there you go.
Oh,
Donald Trump,
Cowboy
Vice
Bebop.
President of the United States of America.
She's up in New Hampshire.
Have they called?
That's
have
a
the
Cowboy
national
Bebop soundtrack.
organizations called the
I
election?
haven't seen it.
I mean, he
Not
won
yet.
Pennsylvania. What the fuck are you guys waiting for? It's over. It's
Alaska could swing.
it's over.
Well, tallied, it becomes clear that Haddock of the Eagle Square Party has won the largest number of votes, but still falls short of the majority. The sets of her friends in negotiations and horse trading as the other candidates and their supporters try to swing the vote to their favor. Gabbard and Shapiro both try to convince Ron DeSantis and his supporters to throw their support behind them, while Haddock uses influence with his own party to try to sway the vote this way. As the drama plays out in Washington, the American people watch with a mix of excitement and anxiety, wondering who will emerge the country's next leader. Will it be the controversial Haddock, the incumbent Gabbard, the divisive Shapiro, or old-school DeSantis? Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Good stream, man. Good stream. Good stream. First it was Whigs and Federalists, and then Democratic Republicans, and Whigs, then Democrats and Republicans. What is this guy talking about? Norfolk in flames. Oh shit. A moonlight nettle Norfolk, a calm pain pittering. Sorry, I gotta go back to normal music again. Sorry, I need to read this. The TV tuned in and out, and the reception even worsened as electrical infrastructure has been slowly disintegrating over the last few years. A cigar was given a pull, the sweet smoke flowing through the stuffy air of this tiny apartment. Faded yellow walls, broken furniture, the American dream in shambles. The TV spoke to a lone figure bathed in its blue glow. Continued the deadlock in Congress. No president yet, and Tulsi stood as the interim until choice was made. The figure shut his eyes to the kitchen table, bills packed high, not a scrap of food. This guy is representing a non-sub. We're reading from a non-sub. Tomorrow he was going to sell his TV to afford rent. Oof, Tommy's pretty harsh with this stuff. But he wasn't sure if he could cover it. Maybe he could join the shanty town right out of sight of town. No, this wasn't right. Why the fuck did he have to live this way? He had worked every damn day of his life, watching TommyKay as a non-sub, until retirement. In poverty, if he wasn't going to live much longer, he was going to at least use the time he had to enjoy himself. His landlord was going to die tonight. And fuck it. He would loot some other places. Okay, maybe I should connect this to non-subs. Jesus. As he exited his apartment building, baseball bat in hand, he was met with a posse of black-masked folk and a man, bloodied and weeping, looking to him for forgiveness. Yet he had remembered those crocodile tears once before, and in the company of these strangers, his wish was fulfilled. Norfolk burns. Dude, they're killing landlords? If there's a big revolution one day, landlords should probably be very careful, man. You might be in trouble, bro. Yay. I literally had the 10-party system, Chaos reigns. Tulsi wins. Oh. National Guard arrives in Norfolk, okay. What the fuck? I won the election, man. Maybe you should stole the... This is a very edgy stream right now, man. President Tulsi Gabbard has narrowly won re-election through a vote in the House of Representatives. The news has sent out outrage through the country, and fresh waves of rioting have been reported. Gabbard's victory seems to be Pyrrhic, as many openly questioning the legitimacy of the authority. This is a mod that wants to make up... Stop the count. This is a mod that wants to make up an American Civil War, but this is not that far away from real life, man. Calls for succession are circulating through the state capitals, and the communist parties are calling for a general strike. Negotiations for a vice president are currently underway, but have met a fresh wave of opposition and deadlock. It seems that this political crisis is not going to be solved anytime soon. The future of the United States hangs in the balance, as it seems that no one is quite sure what the outcome will be. And yeah, one thing I never... Let's get real again here for a second. I'm sorry, political commentator TommyKay. One thing that I can never agree on with Donald Trump is, if you're pro-Donald Trump, he, with his words, incited riots, man. Him denying the results of the election has led to so much violence, has led to so much disparity, such a big valley between the parties, and it's just unbelievable, man. That is just crazy. That guy should be imprisoned for inciting violence, man. And I don't know how you can still stay behind Trump with that. It's kind of ridiculous, man. Because a man like Trump, who has been in such a high office, should know that these words heavily have influence on people actually going out there and storming the fucking Capitol building, man. The situation in Norfolk worsens. There's a massive riot in Norfolk. Exit strategy. Oh shit. Paratroopers? What the fuck? Is the wall there for Mexico? There's no wall. No. Does not matter if Trump is right or not. The fact is that he caused so much polarization and fucked us. Yeah. Norfolk burned. Even from the gas station on the edge of the city, Captain and the rest of the guard could see the fires crawling through the city center. They had tried to hold back the tide of red and black, but no avail. The anarchists fought like rabid dogs, hurling themselves upon the guards until they had been driven back. So there's a massive uprising in Norfolk. The pump clicked and Raz withdrew the nozzle from the van's fuel tank. The owner of the station had been convicted to give up the fuel to the guardist and the convoy of evacuees. They were herded into Heracles territory. Van's full, start bugging out. Raz called, and a line of station wagons, SUVs, and trucks began driving towards the highway. They had offered protection to a group of civilians fleeing the wrath of the mob. It was priced as orders. Good night, Lisa. Sleep well. Gotta wait for the door to be closed, otherwise I wake up the baby. There you go. Where were we? They had offered protection to a group of civilians. A good PR move. As Raz opened the door of the van, he noticed a pair of headlights headed towards the station. Eyes on! Raz called, and a firing line of rifles aimed towards the vehicle. As it approached, Raz could tell it was a bus. A few makeshift Heracles flags were strung up along the sides, partially covering the Department of Corrections markings. The bus slowed to a halt, and a man stepped out, arms in the air. He was dressed in black body armor, the previous markings spray-painted over. A gas mask covered his face. Identify yourself! Brother, we are the Black Legion, called the gas mask man. He spoke in a sing-song drawl, which seemed too high-pitched for his build. There's no such. Y'all going to Washington? Are you not? The commandant called y'all back to regroup, didn't he? Raz paused. This man should not have known that. They were either federal spies or he made the call. All right, get your rears in gear and come with us. The masked man chuckled and re-entered the bus. As the vehicle passed Raz, the captain whispered in his office, watched him closely. What the fuck's happening? What's happening? Yo, someone got banned? What did he say? Everybody's reacting to him. I want to know. What did that guy say? Someone got banned for saying something and everybody reacted to him. What did he say? He was a Vetnik? What was his argument? Let's argue. Let's talk to everyone. He supported Russia. What did he exactly say? I want to know. What did he exactly say? Oh, it was Megalodon, the retard from yesterday? Oh, I knew he's gonna get banned. Megalodon, bro. I totally told you you're gonna get banned, bro. Oh, it was Megalodon. I predicted his ban yesterday. After all these years on Twitch, I know now who's retarded, man. That guy is like 12 years old, man. That guy is like 12, dude. What did he say? By the way, I support Russia. I don't know. I'll be real. Yeah, if you check him, that guy is just fully retarded, man. That guy, yeah. Yeah. You know, after all these years, man, there's like people in chat where you know they're not gonna go very long. They're not gonna grow. Ukrainians are saints? No one is saying Ukrainians are saints. Are you, Mr. Frost? What are you talking about? Please elaborate, Mr. Frost. You have a sword as your profile picture, and you followed 2 days ago. Oh, whoa, wait. What do we have here? Upgrade Marines, bro. Upgrade Marines. Show Moldova, please. It's real. Ukraine lost more than 3.5k people with this offensive. It got stopped. The point is always, chat, 100% they're below 18. 100% these are young kids that don't know any better, man. I'm a saint Ukrainian. I can answer your questions. Did you see the news of the US knowing of Ukraine's special forces bombing the Nord Stream? I did not. No. Source, trust me, bro. Did they come here to support Russia in front of thousands of people? What? Faceless brutality. A shocking video has emerged on social media showing members of the National Guard being brutally attacked by a group of individuals wearing masks. The graphic footage, which has been widely shared online, shows the guardsmen being beaten. I would think, though, if there's like a big civil war in any country, I really believe humans will get very quickly savage. I believe in that. Once order and law is gone, I think humans get very quickly savage. And I think this is how humans are, right? You have a group of people. Let's say we're on a civil war or apocalypse or whatever, and you have a bunch of people, right? This is a bunch of people. And they're kind of normal, where they're like, hey, let's survive, let's protect ourselves. I believe in this thing, though. Now, one guy in this group is going too far. This guy is killing someone, taking their supplies. What happens now is that these guys are like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck did you do? But he got you the supplies, and he kept you alive. So these people, because of his violence, understand more, maybe we should be violent too. It actually gains us stuff. We go back to the law of nature. I think it's always this one guy going too far that makes the others go too far too. That's how humans fucking work, man. State of emergency. Oh shit. The governor of Virginia has declared a state of emergency and ordered the National Guard and any other federal assets to enforce martial law from Norfolk and its environs. The measure, which includes a curfew and a ban of public assembly, is intended to restore order in Virginia. That's how your chat works too. The Lion's War. A new video has surfaced online featuring a self-proclaimed anarchist who has been dubbed the Lion by the media, delivering a fiery speech to a crowd of supporters. The video was recorded by another anarchist on Baker, shows the Lion brandishing a fireman's axe while ranting about the oppression of the people by the government and law enforcement. The Lion's speech is filled with violent and disturbing images, including the graphic description of a National Guard soldier's disembowelment. The video ends with the Lion holding up the soldier's severed head. Ay, 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 I have become death, the destroyer of worlds. Jesus Christ. The speech has caused a stir online, which some praising the Lion as a revolutionary hero and the others condemning him as a dangerous extremist. Jesus fucking Christ. Is he playable? I think you can play him, yeah. I think so. I know the developers are watching. You guys are fucked. Whoever wrote this shit, you guys are fucked up. You should be on a watch list. Slaughter at the Berkeley Bridge. In a dramatic turn of events, rioters have taken control of Berkeley Bridge in Norfolk, and they're all getting slaughtered and shit. Okay. Oh shit. Lockdown in DC. As the crisis in Norfolk continues to escalate, the nation's capital has taken action to protect itself. The DC Police Department and the Secret Service have locked down the entire city center, closing off streets and increasing patrols in response to National Guard retreat from Norfolk. Is Norfolk close to DC? Where the fuck is even Norfolk, man? I don't know. Oh, it's over there. Oh, that's close to Washington. Yeah. And there's nuclear power plant. Careful. The lockdown also had expected impact. Blah, blah, blah. So the elite is hiding itself? The fucking elite, guys. An election in Extremis. As the crisis in Norfolk and DC continues to escalate, President Tulsi Gabbard, who was elected during the turmoil, has finally been able to leave the capital. The president, who was hustled onto Marine One by the Secret Service, is now en route to an undisclosed location. Meanwhile, reports indicate that the head of Department of Homeland Security, Yankovic, is at a total loss of how to handle the situation. National Guard's retreat from Norfolk and lockdown of DC have caused widespread concern and confusion of the administrative head of the nation. The president calls for calm and blah, blah, blah. The line rises. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They set the thing. They set the mod name. The line rises. Whatever control. So this is Hassan Piker. He fucking... Nah, I shouldn't say that. I apologize. Whatever control the federal government had left seemingly shattered today as the anarchist militants proclaimed the birth of the new revolution. Led by the famous line of socialism and backed by the so-called Army Committee, they have already taken steps to transform Norfolk into their image, one of anarchism. Time will tell what come. Who will even think to follow such a deranged man? You will not join the Lion? You will let curiosity get the better of you and follow the Lion down the impossible rabbit hole. As stated, you have picked your perspective. It is probably not the best choice to play him right now. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He has a red... Damn. The guy's playing Zomboid. The law of the land. Jesus. He has a minute balanced alignment. Anarchist economy. Who would have thought that anarchism has no economy and no military? The Lion. No gods, no masters. He is the terror of the statists? The scourge of the conformist. The butcher of pigs. He is the line of socialism. There's probably a guy in the world who probably thinks like this guy. The beast of our liberation who fears no danger, who knows no pain, who is fueled by his insatiable desire to free the people of their chains. The one-man army who professionally hunts down the bureaucrats. It's clever to give him a mask, so if he dies, you can always give someone else the mask. May the people finally know true liberty in the cleansing flow of blood. Long live our freedom. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. That's wolf poops? He's probably Swedish? Jesus, man. At Black Dawn, the Guard have made their move. Across upstate New York, they marched into the streets of the towns and cities. In most places, they are greeted with cheering crowds and waving flags. In many places, the police have joined with the Guard, helping them to secure order, as Haddox would say. He's been saying that a lot. Ever since the election, he's been sending out communications nearly non-stop. Videos, articles, speeches, and rallies. Denouncing the deadlock in Washington that has brought up to this crisis. Denouncing the corruption bargain to place Tulsi back in office. Denouncing the savage dogs who butchered the innocent people of Norfolk. This is like Donald Trump IRL. Denouncing the waste of corruption and greed and providing an answer. An answer that many people seem to like. State and local governments in New York have sent us dire warnings that Haddock's movement has gained extensive traction. It's believed that the New York National Guard is compromised. While Haddock has not declared open rebellion yet, it's just a matter of time. Oh, shit. AFD took over SPD in the polls. Everybody knows that, yeah. That's old news. That's old news. Again, though, I don't like polls. It's crystal clear. Everyone who can count to 10. An election is decided 2 weeks before the election. Even though this is what they're polling right now, it never means this is how people would elect right now. CDU has 30%. That is... Germany's done. Germany's done. Dude, that's where I sound like a weird young muppet. Germany's fucking done. People will never learn. Just fuck it, live your life. Clash on the campus, man. Didn't read that, lol. Is Sunni a right wing too? No. I don't want to talk about German politics right now, man. It's just... It's over, man. State of emergency declared in Texas. Texas has state of emergency. The Red Sunset. Communist Party, USA, Southern California District. That's actually a real picture, huh? American dream no longer about success, now about survival. Oh, that's true. Red flags waving, black boots marching, slogans of solidarity and denunciation of the Washington regime. These sights and sounds have become along the West Coast and as workers walk out of their jobs and into the streets. What began as a series of rallies by multiple communist parties has spiraled into a general strike. Oh, California is going communist. Who would have thought about that, man? Denouncing the corrupt bargain in Washington, the manipulators of Haddock, and the butchery of the line, they claim to be the only political organization capable of leading this country. So far, the Californians seem to be latching onto their message. California. In 2021, AFD had 18%, but only had 10% in 2021. But in the elections, only got 10%. Again, it's... I don't think polls are very good, especially in Germany. We live in a world of media, and we saw that in the last election in Germany, and I think everyone in chat knows this in their own country's election. An election is decided 2 weeks before the election. It matters what the media is doing, the influencing, what scandals are being opened. You can sway a voter 1 hour before the election, right? So polls are just like a general mood, I would think. Everyone lies to people with a clipboard. What's up, Cranky Gorke? Do they also have a special homeless brigade in California? Dude, man. Dude. Oh, Texas is alone? California's on its own? And I'm gonna be... That's me. Okay, I'm New England. Another horse-free reread. Let me just get research real quick. Improved infantry equipment. We're coming over the center of the city now. Oh, Christ, I hope that's not where they're headed. If they run through that protest in that tank, sweet Jesus, that's scary. For those of you tuning in, we are witnessing a police chase with a tank and a group of APCs. They're turning down the street there. Oh, man, there's people out there in the streets filming them, folks. If you're watching this and you're in the area, please do not get out. Get out of the way, people. Now, you can see now that some of these vehicles have flags with fire axes and masks and whatnot. Apparently, the drivers of the vehicles are mutinying army conscripts who are attempting to support the Look there, they're headed towards riots and around the Capitol building. We're swinging the chopper around to get a better... Oh, they're firing at the Capitol building. What the fuck? They're shooting. They're shooting. 17 people died. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, is that Black Lives Matter controlling Washington? The stream is getting edgy, guys. This stream is getting edgy, bro. Oh, shit, man. I want to play World of Warcraft. I'm just waiting for the Civil War to have a nice cliffhanger. Locus of Revelation. And I'm here outside the pyramid here that the DHS has established around the compound. As you can see, the cult's forces have been bolstered by apparently National Guardsmen who went AWOL when they were called upon. Took a bunch of, well, you can see they got the Zomber cars and the machine gun over there. By the big cross, they got up on the shipping crates. And hold on. Swing the camera around. There's an army helicopter coming in. Now the DHS is saying that the National Guard brought a tactical nuke with holy Jesus. Oh my God, hello. What? Who's getting tactically nuked? The fuck? Look at the leader of Nepal. Wow, man, you should be banned for that. Rust Belt and Chaos, okay. Rust Belt is also going crazy. Everybody's going insane. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's happening, guys. What fucking tactical nuke, man? What are you talking about? What's happening? We're playing Fallout soon? Intrusive thoughts. It wasn't supposed to be like this. The corruption, the regulatory capture, the blood-sucking globalists leeching off the vulnerable, the authoritarianism, the racial hatred. This was America, damn it. And what had America become? A shadow, an imperialist failure, a corruption of all the ideals that it stood for. Too real, man. A government for and by the people was now a government for the highest bidder. Too real, oh! Too real! Multinational corporations were treated like aristocrats, while ordinary Americans were forced from their homes and had their livelihoods destroyed. For the benefit of people who hated everything, America stood for and could jet off to some other country to plunder. The laws which should protect people are instead weaponized against them. This is very real shit, man. Jeez. And who was coming to save us? The left? They had abandoned any pretense of helping the working man in favor of preaching that the color of a person's skin was more important than the content of their character. Jeez, man. I know you're in chat developers. Who wrote this? Who wrote this, man? You believe this shit for real. I get it, though. That or going mask off with authoritarian impulses, promising to deliver utopia in exchange for freedom. And what about the right? What about the right? They were nothing but ravaging fundamentalists and disgusting racists. Nazis? My grandpa fought to bury those bastards, and now they have the gall to wave their banners on American soil. The Klan? The Klan? Those despicable traitors? How dare they show their ropes in public? This couldn't go on. Someone needed to do something. Something, anything, anyone. Here comes technocratic TommyKay saving the day. It was thought. It was thoughts like these that plagued Sawyer Gideon's mind for the last 3 years. It started slowly at first, little questions of uncertainties that troubled him as he tried to sleep. He tried to tamp them down with melatonin and pills, with nightcaps and whiskey. But the thoughts kept coming. They came in the morning, in the evenings, the afternoon. They grew louder. Doesn't everyone have that? Don't you guys have that too? That sometimes you think about the world is fucked. I should go political. That's why he had to run for the state legislature. When he was campaigning, when he was speaking to the people, the thoughts had stopped. When Sawyer beat the incumbent and became a Nebraskan state senator, he thought the thoughts would be gone forever. But as the country descended further, the thoughts came back. This time, however, they spoke to Sawyer directly. Visions of a great prairie, fire that would sweep the nation, the American people rising up against their oppressors, the globalists and the communists, and the fascists driving to the sea, and a more perfect union rising like a phoenix. The thoughts no longer troubled Gideon. Dover's actions. A storm was coming, and Sawyer is ready. Who the fuck is Sawyer? What the fuck? Can someone tell me the name of the mod? How much money do you want to do all the 4 achievements again? Bitch, subscribe first when we talk about money. Okay, what the fuck? Sawyer Gideon. Oh, the Lion's Rebellion is growing. Ooh. Thank you, Ulu Tururunchu. You're Iranian? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The Lion's going ham, bro. God damn.
Hey, Tommy, I don't know if you talked about this before, but have you seen the new immersive Bannerlord mod called Banner Kings? Looks cool.
Looks cool. Even the AI voice was bored of you. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it, no. I don't check Bannerlord right now. Stability looking great, but the people want war. Oh. Thank you, Dafroshi. Inside the Georgia state capitol. And that's why I propose that we band together in the face of oncoming collapse. Ron DeSantis proclaimed to the Congress. Hundreds of representatives from 8 different states were attending the conference former after the disastrous affair in Virginia. At first, many present believed seceding will lead to political suicide. But as the conference went on and after the myriad of issues facing the United States being brought up, they understood that in order to save themselves, they need to secede. Oh, shit. The Confederation of America. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit, they have a focus tree. Oh, wow. Wow, cool. You can play President Abrams, Ron DeSantis. You should get higher population income because he bans abortions. Strength from our communities. A job well done. Jorgensen or Cotton? I don't know these people. The South will rise again. Oh, shit. These guys are like racists? Oh, fuck. 2028 election. Holy shit. Equipment and army. War of Liberation. War of Southern... And what is his focus tree? The statists will burn. The revolution will not be televised. Hassan says it all the time. Seize the rest of Virginia. Last hope of freedom. Liberation war. A warlord no longer. Jesus, these focus trees are sick, man. God damn it, bro. Shit is going ham. These focus trees gets much, much bigger. Okay. These trees gets much bigger. Damn. Fort Bragg deflects to the Confederates. Fort Bragg has announced their intentions to join forces with the Confederacy, citing neglect. American Iron Front. That's me. That's me. It's me, guys. It's me. It's me. Sorry. Need the right music for that. This is just comedy. Don't fucking judge me, you fucking... I know there's a retard watching who's like, Tommy, this is offensive. No, you're being dumb as offensive. After 165 years. This is not you? Harper's Ferry has erupted in rebellion once more. This time spurred on by the group known as the John Brown Brigade. Okay, that's not me. An anarchist force led by Afghanistan veteran Pat Tillman. Long fought death, his reappearance and claim that the government attempted to kill him for whistleblowing has sent shockwaves through the nation. It was drawn people to his quest for vengeance on the Pentagon and freedom for all. Tillman's forces consist of deserting military units. Oh, what the fuck? The John Brown... Oh, man, that's a Chad, bro. Holy shit. You touch that chin, man, you're fucking bleeding, dude. What the fuck? The Dying of the Light. What the fuck? This is like a military anarchism. Securing our position. Holy shit, man. Look at these focus trees. This is a military dictatorship. Yeah, this is a military dictatorship, I think. Damn. Holy shit, man. He was an NFL player and actually died in Afghanistan. Oh, he died in Afghanistan and they brought him back. Holy shit. He was actually killed by intentional friendly fire? What the fuck? The Marines are bugging out. The US Marine Corps has exfiltrated from Fort Lejeune and secured control over much of Appalachia. Claiming loyalty to the federal government, they placed the area under their control and ordered martial law until the tide of radicalism has been defeated. The United States Marine Corps has spawned in southern Appalachia. What? Oh, the Appalachia... Oh. US Marine Corps. David Berger. United States Marine Corps. Hoorah! Semper Fi! God damn. They don't have a focus tree, right? Oh, that's the basic tree. Ah, that's the basic Civil War tree. Still a good tree. Ah, it's a basic tree. Okay. But it's still a good tree. The Waters of Babylon. A truck swerved onto the streets. As it approached, Sarash could see Joe Truman lean out. Hey, guys, I got news. As Joe exited the truck, his neighbors swarmed around to listen. I went to the water treatment plant across the country. The whole place was in ruins. There were firefighters, a few. They'd been battling the fire since last night. They were trying to call it for every call from every surrounding country. They're out of water. What is this, Crimea? Holy shit. Who else is going to join? Dude, this is kind of sick, man. God damn. This mod will be abandoned 6 months. It's kind of negative, man. Come on. US Marine Corps is landlocked. The United States drops its NATO obligations. NATO is gone. Nuclear bombs are now disabled. NATO is gone, bro. Trump was right, man. NATO is too weak. What the fuck? When are the Russians gonna fight, I wonder? They probably don't have focus trees yet or something, I guess. Yeah, they're working on that probably. Canada declared war on Quebec. XQC rose up. Oh shit. Je suis François Lejeune. Oh là là. Canada est mon Justin. La visage noir. The Albany rally. Oh, that's me. That's my guy, I think. Right? Oh shit. My fellow... Wait. The Canadian Liberation Front. What the fuck, Alter? Maxime Bernier. My fellow Americans, brothers and sisters. These past few years have shown us that the American dream is nothing more than a lie by the establishment, seeking nothing more than to divide and conquer you. Haddock took a pause to let the statement simmer in the crowd. Now the country is falling apart, and yet, I promise you, the eagle spirit will live. It is our duty to stitch our nation back together. Woo, yeah! Today, the United States falls. Today, the Republican Union is born. You now place the Republican Union of America in their struggle to save America. And here I am. Where the fuck am I? The Republican Union of Albany, New York. My name is James Haddock. I have a very weird flag that a kid probably didn't paint. Cast off the veil. What is happening? Oh, that's a focus that starts instantly. Oh, shit. I don't want to read the story. Oh, fuck. Mass military disorganization. My military is fucked. I have a lot of veterans from the Iraq War and the European crisis. I'm very contested politically, and my economy is shit because I... Do you have any idea at all of the sheer magnitude of how badly the economy has been fucked by this collapse? And I'm in the one that fixed it? Fucking goddammit. Andrew Matthews. James Hedrickman. And there we stand, brothers. There we are. The people. The people. How many mils? I have 2 mils? Oh, that's not good. That is really not good. God damn it. This is actually good artillery. Do I keep all my research I did? Do I release myself as? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Good job. You look like Dr. House. This song, really? It's Vincent Cassel, French actor, yeah. Weird choice, man. Fuck. I think I'm gonna call it here and actually cliffhang you guys. I think I want to cliffhang you guys for tomorrow. I'm actually building a mill. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck that. I want to build 2 sieves. Oh shit. Is this occupied shit? It is. Oh, they're mad at me. It's not cord. Damn. Oh shit, man. I'm gonna cliffhanger you guys. It's late. It's late. Let's do the last cliffhanger. Ooh, okay. The developers did a great job with the symbols. The symbols look insanely cool, man. I'm just... Oh, God. The War for Invictus. Oh, shit, Alter. The Cultural Revolution. The Question of Industry. An ESP government. Imperator of America. Ooh, shit, man. I'm gonna cliffhanger you guys. This mod is sick. I thought this mod would be some undone shit, man. This is great. This is great story, man. This is ready.